In a quiet little town, there was a boy named Ryan. He was a bright kid, full of potential. Everyone could see it. He had the talent to do just about anything he set his mind to. And he had a big dream. Ryan wanted to become a doctor. At first, everything was on track. His goal was clear, and he seemed to be heading in the right direction. But Ryan had one major issue. He couldn't control his own mind. His thoughts were always all over the place. Whenever he sat down to study, his attention would slip away. Sometimes he'd pick up his phone. Other times, he'd scroll through Facebook, watch random videos on YouTube, or simply drift off into daydreams. He'd often tell himself, "There's still time, I'll study later." But, as it often goes, later never actually came. His parents, and even his teachers, kept reminding him how important it was to study with focus. But Ryan believed that being smart was enough. He thought, if someone's intelligent, they'll succeed anyway. He truly believed no extra effort was needed. Then came the results of the school scholarship exam. Ryan had high hopes. He believed that if he got the scholarship, his path to becoming a doctor would be a little smoother. But when he saw his result, it hit him hard. He had failed. His friends, the ones who had stuck to their study plans, all scored well. The very teachers who once praised him now looked at him with disappointment. That evening, Ryan sat by himself, feeling crushed. He wasn't sad because he lacked intelligence. He knew that wasn't the issue. He was ashamed because he had wasted time. And in that quiet moment, something finally clicked. Being smart isn't enough. Without discipline, you can't succeed. Right then and there, Ryan decided he needed to change. He began looking for someone who wouldn't just teach him school subjects, but would help him build real discipline. That's when he found Coach Miller, a seasoned physical education teacher. But Coach Miller wasn't only about sports and fitness. He was also known for helping students improve their focus and self-control. People often said that even the most distracted kids learned discipline under his guidance. Ryan went to him and said, "Coach, I just can't concentrate. Whenever I try to study, my mind jumps from one thing to another. What should I do?" Coach Miller gave him a warm smile and said, "Ryan, controlling the mind isn't easy. Come with me. I want to show you something." He led Ryan to the school playground. From the equipment room, Coach brought out a toy bow and arrow, set up a board on the field, and said, "If you can hit the bullseye, I'll know how focused you are." Ryan took aim and shot the arrow, but it missed. Coach asked, "What were you looking at when you released the arrow?" Ryan replied, "I saw the trees, the field, and the board." Coach shook his head and said, "That's exactly the problem. You're looking at everything at once." He continued, "A good athlete only focuses on the target, nothing else. Ryan, your mind is always distracted by your phone, social media, YouTube. If you really want to succeed, then when it's time to study, all your attention must be on your goal, nothing else." Ryan understood what the coach meant, but he asked, "Coach, where do I begin? How do I build discipline?" Coach Miller said, "All right, I'll give you 4 simple rules. If you stick to them, you'll see a big difference. Rule 1. Control your thoughts. Whenever your mind starts to drift, remind yourself, this is my study time. I need to focus now. Rule 2. Make a routine. Set a daily schedule. Decide when you'll study and when you'll take breaks. The more consistent you are, the easier it becomes for your brain to follow along. Rule 3. Keep distractions away. Phones, TV, and unnecessary apps are your biggest time wasters. Put them aside during study time. Rule 4. Practice daily. Nothing changes overnight. Build small, steady habits. That's the true path to mental discipline. Ryan listened closely to every word. He created a clear, strict routine. He began turning off his phone while studying. And every time his focus slipped, he told himself, "My goal is to become a doctor." It wasn't easy at first. Staying focused took effort. But gradually, his concentration began to improve. Eventually, he was able to study for hours without distractions. A few months later, Ryan sat for another big exam. This time, not only did he pass, he came in first place. And Ryan knew this wasn't luck. It wasn't just his brain power. It was his discipline and focus that brought success. About a year later, Ryan walked up on stage to receive a scholarship award. As he stood there, he remembered something Coach Miller had told him. "Your mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it'll run in every direction. But if you train it, it will take you exactly where you want to go." Since that day, Ryan held on to one life lesson. Train your mind with discipline, and success will follow you. If you feel this story could inspire someone, please like and share the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss more stories like this. I'll be back soon with another inspiring story. Until then, stay patient, stay grateful, and keep moving forward.